What's going on, guys, and welcome to Mustache Betting, a place where you become the best betting version of yourself. And welcome to NBA Saturday over here at the Mustache Betting channel, where we have some exciting player props for you, all of which I put a ton of research into, so you're going to want to stay tuned for that. But first, let's recap yesterday, as we always do over here at the Mustache Betting channel. So, we took Christian Braun to go under 10.5 points. That ended up cashing. He had 0 points. And then we took Kelly Oubre to go under 9.5 points. That was my best bet of the day, and that actually ended up cashing too with 0 points that Oubre scored. So it was pretty sweat-free as far as that goes. But then we took Jordan Poole and to go over 3.5 assists. And unfortunately, he got into some pretty early foul trouble, so he didn't play much of the first half at all. And ends up losing. We go 2-1 on the day, and that brings us rounded up to about a unit 1 in the NBA. So that brings our season total in the NBA to minus 26.95 units lost. Not where I want to be. Obviously, I'm having a cruddy month as far as the NBA goes, but we're going to turn that luck around, and that all starts with today. So for today, I have for you my 3 best bets for this upcoming slate. Let's jump right into it. And if you guys could, please like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Make sure you have those notifications and things turned on, because as I always state, whether or not these plays win or lose, what I try to achieve most is closing line value. And as if you were familiar with yesterday's plays, we took Kelly Oubre at 9.5 points. By the time the line closed, it was at 7.5. At some books, they had it at 6.5. And why? That was because I was looking up plays at around 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was able to find a pretty advantageous spot for him. That was some extreme closing line value that we got there, and we get a lot of closing line value. So I always preach that in order to maximize this channel's profitability, the best thing to do is have those notifications and things turned on so that you're not missing out on any of the value of my plays as soon as I upload them. But with that being said, let's jump right into my first best bet of the day. It's going to be Coby White of the Chicago Bulls under 17.5 points here, minus 124 at DraftKings for a unit. Make sure you take it on DraftKings because they have this line about a point higher than most books most of the other books do. So Coby, he has hit the under in this line in 5 of his last 10, and he was injured for a little bit, but then he came back a few days ago and only scored 5 points off 25 minutes against the Celtics. Now, today, he'll face off against the Mavericks, who rank 21st in points allowed to the shooting guard position. Additionally, Coby, over his last 3 games, his minutes have gone down 7.7%, and his field goal attempts are down 4.4%, and his field goals made are down 3%. So, needless to say, he's struggling. Hopefully, he continues to struggle against a good perimeter defense today like the Mavs and goes under. I like to fade him a lot in this spot. Give me Coby White here to go under. And my second best bet of the day is going to be Ivica Zubac. We're going to try to fade him again under 12.5 points, minus 107 at DraftKings for a unit. Now, we're taking a bit of a gamble here because Jalen Grant is out, but I completely expect Isaiah Stewart to play, and if he does, then this line will probably drop about a point or so. Now, Ivica, he's hit the under in this line in 7 of his last 10, and today he'll face off against the Pistons, who allow the second fewest points to the center position. Additionally, Zubac, over his last 3 games, his attempted field goals have been down 3%, and his field goals made are down 2.3%. Like I said, Isaiah Stewart should play. He's questionable with an illness, but I anticipate him to still play. But even if he doesn't, I still like Paul Reed to hold down the paint, as 47% of centers to face this Pistons team have all gone under their lines in over the last 10 games. So I like the pattern to continue. I like Ivica Zubac in this spot to fade, and I like him to go under. Give me Ivica Zubac to go under. And my third best bet of the day, we're going to take TJ McConnell of the Pacers over 5.5 assists, plus 114 at FanDuel for a unit. Now, TJ, he has hit the over in this line in 5 of his last 10. But what I noticed last game are his potentials. Now, in his last 2 games, he's had 15 and 10 potential assists. So he's diming the ball incredibly well, as he always has pretty much. But he's doing it extra well as of late. Additionally, the Heat, they rank first in assists allowed to the point guard position. And TJ, we all know how well he can facilitate the ball. I love him in this spot, and I love the value, especially if you take it on FanDuel right now. I think DraftKings and BetMGM currently have it at minus money. FanDuel, they have it at plus 114 odds. So there's some extreme value there. Make sure you take it on FanDuel if you can, but I still like it at minus money. I like this play a lot. Give me TJ here to go over. So to recap everything, we have 2 unders and 1 assist play. We have Coby White to go under 17.5 points, and then we have Ivica Zubac to go under 12.5 points, and then we have TJ McConnell to go over 5.5 assists. So we have 3 plays altogether, 3 units deployed for this exciting NBA Saturday slate, and that is all I have for you guys today. If you guys could please, as always, like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment down below, make sure you have those notifications turned on, engage with the channel in any way that you can. I appreciate it so much when you do. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Stay tuned for my NFL video for Sunday coming out later on today. We have some exciting sports ahead of us, and I can't wait for us to hopefully sweep the board across both sports. Let's continue to get this good luck going and start a good streak here and bring the dog out hopefully tomorrow. But that is all I have for you guys today. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye.